Hello, it's Faye and this is going to be me just back after Christmas and the New Year. This is going to be my first video that I've carried out since the 2020. So bear with me so I can get myself organised. I'm just going to be doing all the signs in the one video. I just don't have the time at the moment to be doing 12 videos, okay, so hopefully I'll even get time to get them time stamped before I get them posted up. So let's get started. The first zodiac sign I'm going to start with is Aquarius. So I'm going to pull out 3 cards and give out the I may pull out more depending on how I feel. I don't know if I'll even do reversals. What I might do is just go by my gut instinct of what the other cards are telling me to do. I also think this year, guys, I'm going to be doing more videos about candles and how you should, if you're into that kind of thing, about any kind of ritual work, herbs, that kind of idea. So you can let me know how you feel about that if you are into that kind of thing, because I do think I got awfully bored with doing just readings, because I am into so much more than just giving out these kind of readings, you know. So I'm trying to, you know, upscale. I think that's why I was kind of falling, other than the fact I have not been well, I was kind of falling away with doing readings because it was just becoming, it's part of my everyday job, so I don't want to be doing it, oh, that's an interesting card. I don't want to be doing it for my my videos as well, okay. Now the first card that's come out for Aquarius is the Temperance card, and when I say that, Aquarius, you are asking to have patience at the moment. There's something that you've been putting into motion, and you may be feeling that maybe it's not coming to fruition as quickly as you would like, but you're getting told to have patience here with the Temperance card. You've also got the 8 of Wands. You could be getting a message coming in about what it is that you have been waiting for. Your patience up to this point, you know, the waiting period is now going to be paying off for you, because we have got the 8 of Wands. A message is coming in about something that you have been waiting for, and it could have been coming from last year. And the Magician card, I mean, you've got 3 great cards, Aquarius. You have got, there's so much happening in the background that you're maybe not privy to at the moment. You've maybe not been given the information of whatever it is that you're waiting for. You could be, it's as if you could be waiting on word of a job. You know, something that you've been working towards. Maybe you've been doing some kind of qualification to get this job, and you're going to be getting the results, or some kind of offer is coming into you at this particular time. Now, either in the month of February or March, the next few months coming through. That's for Aquarius, and I would say that's quite a good message for Aquarius. Now we're going to go into Capricorn. Capricorn, what do we have for you? We have the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the Emperor. Now for Capricorn, there could be someone around you, you know, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian. Doesn't have to be, but it looks like they're coming in with something for you. It could be they could be going to ask it out, or, you know, ask it in some kind of romantic gesture, male or female, whatever you are, it doesn't really matter. But this person could have quite an Aries quality about them. They could be very good at managing their money. I really feel this person's going to be coming into you to help you manage your finances, or some kind of advice on how to get your money flowing. I feel this is someone you know. It could be someone that you regard as a really, I need to take off this ring, it keeps catching. It could be someone that you know, because I feel that with the Knight of Cups, it's someone that's close to you, and it could be an Aries male or female, a female who carries that embodiment of authority. But it looks like it could even be a time that you and this person, you know, you could be getting asked to maybe go to a casino or somewhere to have a little flutter, because it looks like some kind of money is coming in through this person. So keep your eyes open for this person coming in and making some kind of offer for you to make more money. That is for Capricorn. Now we're going to move on to Aries. Let's see, what do we have for Aries? Aries, now let us have a wee look. Aries, what do we have for Aries for February onwards? Let me have a look. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Lover's card. Right, Aries. Now, the Ace of Cups, there's something new happening for you, okay? There's a new opening, something new energy coming around you at this time. And I think you're needing this new energy because you've been holding on to something for far too long. Now, it could be you're holding on to a partner and it's time to release that energy. Or it doesn't have to be a partner as in a romantic partner. It could be someone that you regard, you know, you could be working with them. You could be friends with them. I wonder if you're having to keep something close to your chest away from this person. Or it's a love that you just can't seem to release. There's something about you feeling that maybe you either have to protect yourself from them, or you're holding on to something that needs released. But there's definitely a new area of your life, and do you know what I think it is to do with love with this? I think when I look at it, really, something that you have been holding close to your chest, you're going to have to express it to a partner. There's almost like going to be a new energy released in a relationship. And that's just for some of you. The others will be a case of, it will be to do with work, and you are going to have to maybe move away from this particular duo. But I really do think for some of you it will be a case of a new opening up for your romantic life. Could be a Gemini person you're dealing with as well here when I say the Lover's card. It could be a Gemini coming in, doesn't have to be, could just have that air-like quality about them. That is for Aries. Do you know, I haven't even been marking these off, guys. I'm going to end up getting mixed up with where I am. Hold on a second till I get a pen. I've wrote them all down, but it's getting back into the swing of making videos, I'm afraid. I've been out of it for so long. Right, let's have a look. Right, Pisces. Right, let's have a wee shuffle for Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Pisces for February onwards. What energy do we have for Pisces? Let me have a look. Let me have a little look. Pisces. Oops. Well, we have the Judgment card. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Four of Cups. Now, out of a reading of 3 cards, we have 2 major arcanas. And I think something is going to be coming up in your favour, which is going to be moving you forward. I think whatever it is you've been waiting on, it could be a judgment as in law, a court case. It could be maybe you're waiting on word of if you've got a new job or a promotion. Some kind of judgment is getting made, and it looks like it's going to be in your favour. You've been fed up waiting on this because we get the Four of Cups here, and as you can see, that, you know, the person is sitting just waiting and really looking quite bored. And I think this is going to push you forward, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, and it's a new cycle coming into your life. I think you felt really, really stuck, Pisces. I think you felt really stuck in whatever it is that you've been waiting on. It could, you know, this could be anything. It could even be to do with love, because we do have the Four of Cups here. You could have been waiting on someone coming back, or for someone to give you some kind of sign that they want to get back involved with you, and you've just been waiting about and waiting about, and it looks like you are either going to make a decision yourself. You're going to maybe look at this relationship or this situation, take it out of somebody else's hands and make your own judgment of what it is that you want to do, whether it's to move forward with them or move forward without them. But whatever it is, there's a new cycle. There's something new going to take place. It's not going to stay the same way. Something is changing in your life, and it looks like for the better, Pisces. Now on to the sign of Taurus. What do you have for Taurians? Let's have a look. Sorry if I seem to be just flying through these, guys. I've just got so much to get done, and I had to get something up because I haven't been posting, and it's not fair on my subscribers that have been really loyal over the last few years. So I'll definitely be doing my best, but as I said before, I will be trying to do things more for candle work, ritual work, looking at different herbs that can be used, and I will be doing it from a beginner's point of view. I don't expect anybody to know anything about any of this. It's just if you're interested. Right, let me see, Taurians, what do we have? We have the King of Cups. We have, oh, the Seven of Swords. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Right, Taurus, let me have a look. Now, the King of Cups can be a water sign energy, a male energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian person that is around you. Now, he did come out in the upright, but this person could be acting, you know, I'm really thinking it's a Piscean person. They could be acting very, when I say underhanded, I think you're going to have to keep an eye on this person for some reason. I think they're doing something behind your back. Now, whether it's gossiping about you, or trying to take maybe your job or your ideas. Maybe they're going to take credit for something that you have done. But whatever it is, you're going to have to watch out for them. I almost feel it's to do with a job or something that you have been working on, and they're going to be taking the credit for it, because we've got the Three of Pentacles here, and I almost feel like you have invested your energy or your finances in something. Maybe you've been collaborating with this person, or they've been asking for your input, either financially or your time and effort, but you might not be getting the whole picture of what it is that they're doing, because I really feel that you have been collaborating with them in some format. This will be different for everybody. Remember, Taurus, everybody's got, you know, a different perspective on their life. So whatever this means to you, there is someone, and when I see, it doesn't have to be a Piscean or water sign, it could just be someone who has that kind of loving energy. They come across as being, you know, very in touch with their feelings, someone that you can talk to, so, you know, a shoulder to cry on, but they may not be who they appear to be, even though it didn't come out in the reverse. I really feel that with this card. So be careful of any kind of interaction with this kind of person. If you're working with anybody, collaborating, or just in a relationship with them, be careful. It could be a time where whatever's going on, you're not privy to everything that's going on. Now that was for Taurus. Right now for Gemini. Let me have a look, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini for February onwards? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Let me have a look. We have the Chariot. We have the Star card. And we have the Seven of Wands. Right, Gemini. Now again, 3 cards and 2 major arcanas, so it's quite an important message for you. I feel that you are going to definitely be trying to move forward. You're either going to be travelling, you could be travelling over water in the near future. You could be, to me, this reading is you're going to be travelling over water. It's going to be something further, much further away than your normal travel. With the Sphinx here, the black and the white Sphinx, normally in the Rider Way, you've got them really kind of being very charged up. In this, it's very calm. I feel that this is a decision that you're moving away from something, and you don't feel that you're in a turmoil about it. I think you've definitely made a choice to do something, to move forward, whether it be to move from where you stay, or to move from a job, or to move from a relationship. But whatever it is, you've done a lot of soul searching, and you're going to do it. Now we get the Star card here. Now that's like a kind of, that's like the wish card. It's like you have been doing something that has pushed you forward, whether it be in a spiritual way, whether it's in a way of you just seeing things for what they truly are. If you can see in this card here, we have she's in the water and she's pouring this water out, and it's going up and into, it's almost like alchemy. You have definitely been manifesting whatever it is that you want at this particular. I feel that you are right at this time, Gemini, to manifest what it is that you want. If you're wanting major change in this movement forward, you are in the best time. I feel that 2020 is going to be a fabulous year for most signs anyway. And Gemini, I think you're one of them. I think at this point though, we have the Seven of Wands. And if you look at the Seven of Wands, there is this gentleman standing up on, I don't know if you can see that very clearly. He's standing up on a step, almost trying to fight people off. Now this could be you maybe getting bombarded with offers. It doesn't have to be negative. Remember, the other 2 cards are very positive. You could be getting bombarded with offers at the moment, and you're just not quite sure which one to take. Normally I would look at this card and say that you're having to fight your corner. You're getting maybe a lot of people coming at you in such an aggressive way that you've got to, really mind your back. I don't feel like this in this particular reading, Gemini. I feel this to be very positive. I feel that you're going to be given so many choices that maybe that's the only thing you're going to have a problem with, is making up your mind what would be the best thing for you to do. But I do feel that the moving forward, the wheel, the star, we have the wheel almost. This card always reminds me like the Wheel of Fortune. It's a wish card. Excuse me. You are going to be moving forward, getting the wish, the work that you've put in, the work and this forceful energy that you seem to possess at the moment is going to pay off. And if it is a case that you've got to fight your corner, you will do it. If you're up against for a job with other people, you are just going to have that special little push that you need. You've got to believe in this, Gemini. You've got to believe in yourself at the moment. And if it's negativity coming towards you, which I don't think it is, I think you are in a really good place. If it is negativity coming towards you from other people, you have to just push forward and know that this is a new cycle for you. So that is for Gemini. Now we go on to Cancer. What do we have for our little Cancerians? Right, Cancer, what do we have? Cancer, 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 what do we have? Cancer, what do we have for Cancer going into February onwards? Remember, it's just an energy, guys, so when we say February, things could already be starting for you, or it could be a month or so down the line. But what do we have for Cancer? I'm going to say for February onwards, we have a Knight of Wands. We have a Two of Wands. Oh, a lot of fire going on here, Cancer. And a Three of Wands. Wow. It looks... there's a lot of energy here for you, Cancer. You being a water sign, obviously. There's a lot of fire energy around you at the moment. Expansion. You could be getting an offer coming in from a Knight of Wands. That can be a fire sign, which is an Aries, a Leo and a Sag. Someone around you could be coming in with some kind of offer. You know, it could be a work offer. This person could be coming in to ask you to, you know, join them in something, a work offer. Maybe coming up with some ideas to start a new business. Could be a romantic offer as well. This could be somebody that's quite passionate, you know, and they are coming in and maybe going to be making some kind of romantic gesture towards you. They could be asking you out. Could be a proposal of marriage. But there's definitely something that is coming in, because we have you here having to make a decision. You're standing and you're at a crossroads. Here we have the Two of Wands, as you can see, and there's a road here with the wands, and you're not quite sure what way to go. Now, do you take this person up on their offer, or do you not? You're not quite sure. But you are progressing, because we have the Three of Wands here, and it's almost like an expansion. Now, you are either going to take this person up on their offer, and if it is about a relationship, a romantic gesture, then it looks like you are going to take them up on it, and maybe the relationship will blossom, because it looks like it's an expansion up from 2 to 3. So it looks to me that you will take this person up on whatever it is. I'm seeing a person. It could be a situation, an offer of a job, and you think, do I stay where I am? I'm quite settled in the job that I've got, or do I move to something? Maybe it's completely different to what it is that you normally do. But it looks like this is going to expand your capabilities in something. So whatever choice it is that you make, and I think you're going to take, if it's a job, I think you're going to take a new job. If it's a relationship, I think you're going to take this person up, because it's going to expand you and whatever it is, however you are wanting to take your life ahead. So that is for Cancer. Now, who else do we have? Leo. Right, let me see for Leo. Let me see. What do we have for Leo for the month of February onwards? Remember, it's just an energy. So what do we have for Leo going forward in 2020? What do we have for Leo? Oops. Oh, 2 cards just came out. When they jump like that, I just feel that they're supposed to be. And we have an Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Moon. Ooh. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now let me have a look. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, I know obviously you being a Leo, you're a fire sign. This appears to be an earth sign. Now, an earth being a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo person. I feel this person's coming in to make some kind of financial offer, or this person is going to help you out financially, or you're going to go to this person and ask. You could even be going to ask to borrow money from them, or ask them how to invest money. They could just be there to give you some kind of financial advice. Okay, If it is you that is taking on this this kind of embodiment, if you like, it's embodiment. You could have a lot of water sign. I mean, I know obviously you are a fire sign, but you could have water in your chart quite close, you know, your ascendant sign or your moon sign. So this could be you as well, and you're going to start to be taking charge of your finances. You could be looking to invest money, look at pensions, look at savings, some kind of savings plan. You may even be looking at, maybe you're going to hear of an inheritance. Someone has left you something in a will. The moon here would tell me that this could be yourself also. Well, no, sorry, you're not, you're a fire sign. But there's a lot of water. There's a lot of water here. And I really feel that you could be feeling quite emotional at the moment because of all this. If this is something that's been left to you in a will, or you may be feeling emotional about who it is that has left it, whether you had a good relationship with them or not. You could be in that doubting way whether or not you want to accept, or whether or not the sadness and the grief of it is maybe just too much. I feel that you are in some kind of flux with your emotions at the moment due to this situation. You would always say when you see the moon that you're maybe not getting all the information. There could be something that you're not getting told, okay? And it could have to do with this financial offer that's being made. Look, I would tell you to look at the small print and anything, especially if it is about investments, or it's about maybe you want to go in for a loan to the bank. I would tell you to really look at the small print. Don't be signing anything until you've really had it looked over. Look over everything with a fine tooth comb at this particular time, Leo. That's what I just feel when I see these signs this together. I think anything at the moment, or the up and coming few months where you are dealing with finances, be very careful. Don't overspend either, I would say to you at this particular time, Leo. So that is for Leo. Now we will move on to Virgo. Let me have a look for our Virgo. Right, what do we have for Virgo from February onwards? Let me have a look. These are just so different from the readings that I normally would do, but I just want to change it up a gear. Let me see for Virgo. Virgo for the month of February and onwards. Remember, it's just an energy. Everybody who's Virgo has got a completely different birth chart, so when it comes up for you will just depend on your layout of your birth chart. Right, for the first card we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Devil card. Again, two major arcanas along with the Five of Pentacles here. I think, Virgo, you've been feeling maybe not included in things. You've maybe been felt, maybe within a family, you haven't been feeling like you've been asked your opinion on things, been part of the family or part of a group. You could be, let's say a family, it could be maybe you've joined a group or you're part of some kind of social group and you're feeling left out. Maybe they're moving in a direction that you just don't feel that you're part of it any longer. Maybe your belief systems or whatever it is that this particular group or family, you just don't fit in. You have grown and you just feel left out. You could actually also at the moment be feeling financially burdened, okay? You could be feeling maybe you just, every month it's like you're kind of struggling to get by into next month. You're living from paycheck to paycheck, and it could just be feeling that you are just not coping with what it is that's been going on. or like I say, for some of you it will be just not fitting into the groups that you're hanging out with. But we are looking for you to move forward because we have the Wheel of Fortune here, and it's almost like this particular time is ending. Okay, you're going to be moving forward in a much more productive manner. Now, when I see the Devil card here, it's telling you to watch if you are overspending. If maybe you don't have much money and you're overspending in things that maybe it's like you don't need. You could be, if you've got any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? If you spend too much, or maybe you're drinking too much or eating too much, whatever it is that you feel that you are being wasteful in, or get some kind of addiction. Do you know what? I couldn't get that word there for the life of me. If you've got any addictions towards anything at the moment, you need to be very careful, because this could be drawing you into this negativity of feeling of you're not being understood, or you're not being part of a group, or it could be that you maybe need to be seen to go to, or your family could be asking you to go to some kind of group therapy if you've got any kind of addictions, or maybe someone close to you. I'm saying it's you. This could be someone that is close to you that you feel is needing to have some kind of intervention. But the Wheel of Fortune here is telling you that it is time for change. So if you've had any of these you're needing intervention, you're having to give up these kind of addictive ways of being, or someone close to you, maybe it's your husband or your wife, or a child. Then when I say a child, we can all have kids that are in their 30s. I know I do. That you could have been feeling really responsible for them, and you're feeling that you just cannot make sense out of what is going on for them. Well, something's going to step in here, and a change is on the way. So keep a good lookout for that one, Virgo, because change of any kind of, maybe also as well, it's a realisation that there was a problem with drinking or drugs or smoking, or what, you're starting to, this person is starting to wake up to the fact that there has been a problem there. So that is for our Virgos. Now we will move on to Libra. What do we have for Libra for the month of February onwards? Libra, what do we have for Libra for the month of February onwards? Let's have a look. The Eight of Cups, the Chariot, and a Knight of Cups. Let me have a look. Libra, it would seem that you are definitely going to be moving away from something. You are almost looking at your life, and whether it be people, situations, a job, whatever it is that has been holding you back, you're moving away from it. Because we have the Eight of Cups here, and that is a card of moving away from stuff or people, a situation that no longer serves you spiritually, emotionally, financially. You are moving away from it. With all the cups here, it's as if you've been putting up with so much for so long, Libra, that you just can't do it anymore. It's time to move away. We have the Chariot here. Now again, it's moving forward. It could just be travel. Maybe you're looking to travel to another country. Maybe you're thinking about going and having some kind of hiatus, a break from your normal everyday life. You're looking to move forward. Guys, this could even just be you looking to buy a new automobile, a new car, okay? But when in this situation, I think you're looking to move completely. Now, I wonder if you're going to even think about moving home. looking at where you live and just wanting to move further afield. And it could be, even if it's a new state or a new part of the country, it looks to me it's going to be something quite fundamental. It's something really important. This move, it's not just going to be a case of moving away from one department in a job into the next department. It's something completely that no longer serves you. You're having to change it up and actually physically make a point of making the move. Now, something just came to me there as well. Libra, it could be to, if you have maybe had health problems but you've never really done anything about it, whether it be how you eat or what it is that you eat or your movement, I think that kind of idea, exercise, it's almost like you're having to walk away from how you lived into a new, almost like a new era, a new way of being. And this could be what this is both of them is telling you to move. It could be something as simple as getting more exercise, and maybe even, you know, going for long walks, going on a it seems a really mundane message, but I really do feel that it could just be something as simple as going on a treadmill or something and getting your heart rate up, doing cardiovascular work here, because the two cards are about moving. We even have the horse here. I mean, the Knight of Cups here. The horse looks like it's in motion. This could be translated in such a lot of different ways. You could just be moving forward to someone that is a water sign. It could be simple as that. Now, this card didn't come in first. It's at the end. I wonder if also, remember Libra, you're an air sign. I wonder if you are moving towards a fire sign. No, sorry, not a fire sign. A water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian. You could be going far to see this person. There's so many interpretations to this because it will be for so many different people. Take out of this what feels right for you. Is it to do with you moving to a whole new part of the country? Is it to do with you getting more movement in your life? Maybe you've been too stagnant. Maybe your job's kept you very stationary, sitting behind a desk. Maybe you drive all day and you're getting told you have to get your heart rate up, you have to start moving. Or for some of you, it will be you moving, maybe walking away from a relationship, travelling to see this other person. Maybe it's someone that from, you know, that you've had some kind of romantic, a love relationship, and you're wanting to go and see this person. It's such, all these different messages come in when I see these cards, and it's going to be different for everybody. So that is for Libra. What is next? Scorpio. What do I have for Scorpio? What is the message for Scorpio for February onwards? What is the message for Scorpio? What should Scorpio know for February onwards? Let's have a little look. Scorpio, what is the first card? Oops. The Seven of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords. And the King of Swords. Right, let me have a look for Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel that you have been looking at your life in general. And you could just be wondering, you know, how did we get here? How did we get to this particular place that we're at? Whether it's a good space for you or not so good. You could be looking at your savings. You could be looking at where and how you live, and whether or not you feel satisfied with that or not. I feel that when the next card here, because we have the Nine of Swords, I feel that you're worrying a lot about something. You could be worrying about, this is just, messages just come in, that a few of you could be worrying about your finances and how you're going to maybe support something, whether it be your home life, whether it be your mortgage, your bills, that kind of idea. Now, this could also be that you've just suffering with migraines at the moment. You're in your headspace and maybe just cannot sleep. But I really do think it's to do with your finances, or how you are living, or how you feel that you are going to financially cope with something, Scorpio. But I would say not to really get too bogged down with this sleeping routine. Maybe you're even looking to take on a job that is a night shift worker, and you just don't know how, if you can possibly be coping with night shift life, because it is a hard, after I did it for years, and it's a very hard thing to do, get used to night shift. And it could just be that your sleeping patterns are just upside down at the moment, Scorpio. But when I look at the cards, it's to do with worry, and I think you are worried about your finances, or worrying about maybe you thought you had saved enough for your pension, or you had invested something that is just not paying off. You've maybe just invested in the wrong thing, and you're starting to worry about your money. Have you put enough away for your future, or for the future of your children, for college, university, that kind of idea? We have the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords is normally someone who is a non-bullshitter. A King of Swords will just come in and cut away anything. You could be going to this person to get advice about something. They could be helping you sort out your finances. If it is a case that you're worrying about your finances, I think you have to go and get some kind of financial... what's the word I'm looking for? Go to one of these places that helps you sort out if you've maybe got too many loans or any kind of financial burdens, and this person will help you sort out your money. This person could also be the causal. I mean, the King of Swords, I mean, it's normally an air sign. It's normally an Aquarian, a Libra, or a Gemini. And I wonder if this person has maybe got something to do with why you are feeling the way that you are, Scorpio. You know, they can be quite ruthless. You know, the King of Swords could be someone who, as I said, takes no prisoners, just comes in and does and says exactly what they think. And this person could be causing you a lot of sleepless nights. You could even be in a situation where you are maybe co-parenting with a King of Swords, and maybe the financial side of it is just becoming a bit of a worry. Maybe they're not paying child support the way they should. It's going to be different for everybody. That's for some of you. Please take out that reading what makes sense. That is for Scorpio. Now on to Sagittarius. Let me have a look for Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius for February onwards. What do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarians. Let's have a look. Sagittarius. First one is the Ten of Swords. We have the Temperance card. And we have the Hangman. Right, we have got two major arcanas, which is quite important in such a very small reading. I feel that maybe yourself, Sagittarius, has been feeling really overburdened, feeling like you are exhausted, maybe feel betrayed. Normally the Ten of Swords would be a betrayal, feeling stabbed in the back, felt that Nobody has had your corner. Maybe people that you've thought that you could trust, or to maybe tell a secret to, or has betrayed you in some way, has broken a confidence. Okay, I feel when I see this, I feel that you have maybe had it from a few people. Maybe something you have said and it's been taken out of the wrong context. Someone has twisted it, and you have been the one that has been taking the crap, if you like, for it. But we have the Temperance card here, and it's telling you to have patience. This may blow over, whatever this is. Remember, Sagittarius, this is going to be different for every Sagittarian, whether it's a moon sign, ascendant sign, or rising, okay? Sun, I should say. Rising and ascendant's the same thing. Sun sign, rising, or a moon sign. It's going to be different for everybody, but you're going to have to have patience. You're going to feel that you can't move forward at the moment anyway. Whatever this has been for you, you're going to be in this situation for a wee while yet. But with the Temperance card, they're telling you to have patience. It will sort itself out. Look at what she's doing. If this was the Rider-Waite, this would be an angel, and it would have the goblet of water going up into the goblet of fire, okay? So we're talking about manifestation. We're talking about having patience, that you can, it's like alchemy. Whatever this has been, this feeling will change. And almost whatever it is that you are feeling betrayed about, or exhausted over, or just feel, you know, like you've been stabbed in the back, it's going to change. It may come out that whatever it is that's happened, it's going to be seen for what it really was, a true meaning. Say that you have a particular viewpoint on something that is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Your belief system is different from a group that you're with, and you have been getting stabbed in the back, or basically outed from the group because they don't believe, you're not falling into their belief system. It's going to have patience, because people are going to come round to the way that you're thinking. And when this did come out, I turned it over. It did actually come out in the reverse, and I think it should be kept in the reverse, because I almost feel that you're not going to feel that you're going to be stuck at the moment. There's nothing you can do. You're going to need to have patience and wait it out. It's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight, but you will come out of it. You won't be stuck. People will start to move forward in a more fluid way, if you like. They're not going to be so rigid in their thinking, because, you know, the swords can always be about what is in your mind, your thought pattern. And I really feel that maybe you've been getting abused in some way for your belief system. But have patience, because it's going to sort itself out. Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed these little readings. It's better than me having to try and do big long readings, 12 of them. I hope everybody has got something out of it. Now remember, these can be for your moon sign, your sun sign, your rising sign, cross watchers, whatever. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. I love to hear your messages. I really enjoy it. It's I like to hear what you've got to say, and I hopefully, and I keep saying I'm going to do all these different things. It's time, guys. I just don't know where the time goes. There's that many things I want to get done. I mean, I've still got tea leaf readings to get done. I've still got my rune stone still to get done, and I want to start doing things about candle rituals. I make my own candles, and it's normally for the ritual candles. So if you're interested in anything to do with that, please let me know, because I would love to you know, get things loaded up for that, looking at different herbs, and what they can do if you want to burn herbs or different incense. So please let me know what it is that you would like, and I hopefully my health itself hasn't been too good in 2019. Hopefully I'll be able to get my energy up to get these things, my plans, into some kind of motion. So I hope to speak to everybody later. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please give us a thumbs up and a wee share, because it really does help my channel. And I hope to see everybody later in this wonderful year of 2020. Speak to everybody later, guys. Bye bye.